At the beginning of 2023, Eric showed me this email that he got from some arts association. They were going to have a showcase of artwork from local artists in Birmingham, and the theme was what makes Birmingham beautiful. And when he showed that to me, I was like, oh, well, you should submit some photography from Alabama Ballet.
I spent probably 5 months just trying to find an art gallery that would let me hang my photographs up for one night. And eventually I had to realize that just wasn't going to happen. So I decided I would build an entire art gallery myself. I started looking for a venue that had a big enough, wide enough open space with tall enough ceilings that could accommodate an entire gallery. Once I found that, I ordered an entire truckload of materials and had it delivered to our friend's house. From there, I would sneak off whenever I got a chance for an hour here, an hour there, slowly building these giant 8-foot walls over the course of a few months. When it was finally completed, we had to rent a U-Haul to load all of the stuff into and have delivered ourselves to the venue, unloaded. And it took me plus 3, 4, maybe even 5 other people helping, trying to scramble at the last minute to get all these walls finished. It was especially hectic since Tricia didn't actually text me when she was leaving. So I actually found out that she was leaving when she was already on her way. So we had literal minutes, if that, to get everything together, get in position, and get ready for her arrival.
And then I drive over to Bridge Street Art Gallery, which isn't far from Alabama Ballet. And I park my car and I'm like, there are no cars here. This is so strange. I park my car and I start walking in and it's dark and I'm like, this is a really sad gallery. There's nobody here. This is so sad. And then I walk inside and I see Brandon and then Scotty, who is someone that Eric grew up with, and they're both standing at the front. And I had a mission going in. My mission was find Eric, find Eric, find Eric. And so I immediately started like walking through this art gallery, and then I'm like start to look around and I'm like seeing people I know. Like I see Isabella, I see Lily, I see all these people that are really special to me standing around. And then something clicks in my head and I like take a moment and I like look at the gallery and I notice that it's pictures of me. And they're just photos that Eric has taken of me over our 6-year relationship and the 6 years that we've been together. And so at this moment I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. And I turn around immediately and walk back to the beginning of the maze of the gallery because I'm like, I need to appreciate all this because I know how hard he's been working on it. Well, I didn't know the whole plan for the proposal, but I know that he'd been working hard and building something grand. So I walked through in the end, and Isabella's standing at the end and she tells me, there's somebody waiting for you upstairs. And so I go upstairs and Eric is standing in the middle of this huge room, huge empty room. Beautiful wood floors, there's white flowy drapery over the windows, and there's string lights over the ceiling. It's very romantic, and Eric's standing there in the middle. I'm shaking thinking about it because in the moment I was like, I had so much adrenaline and I was so excited for what was about to come because I knew in that moment what was about to happen. And I walked over to him and there were many things that he said, but the one point that was really, really special to me was, I know a picture is worth 1,000 words, and so I filled a whole gallery of photos, and to me, you are what makes Birmingham beautiful.